everyone. I had a parent who came up to me during one of the sessions and asked me if I can show her child how to open a bottle cap as a functional task. So I thought to myself, okay, it's usually easy for us to open a bottle cap. We never really think how hard it can be on a child, especially if they don't have the fine motor skills or strength in order to hold a bottle or open the cap. You usually teach the child how to open bigger things, such as, let me show you something that's fun and active for kids. You might have seen this before. It's called the dot art, and these are amazing because they smell so great. They have ice cream pictures on them, and you know, it's really mess-free painting. I would recommend this for all parents to buy it at home. It smells delicious. They have different types of markers on Amazon. They're really, really good. I would suggest this to all parents, especially if they're trying to learn on a functional task such as opening a bottle cap. Okay, so let me show you an example. I'm gonna take a pink color, matches my nails. Why not, right? So let me show you. So I have this shape paper. What I usually do with kids is I take different shapes and dot them with different colors. So in this case, I'm gonna make the square. Yeah, I'll just go with the square because it's like technically the least amount. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna open this like this, right? Well, I'm not holding it right. Really what I do with the kids, I see them sometimes holding it like this, trying to open it, or what they do is sometimes open it with their teeth, which is not the right way. It's not functional. What you usually teach them is they open this beautiful marker. Smells delicious, and they do that. You know what smell is gonna come out of this marker? It's gonna be so amazing. What I usually do with my child is I say, let's open the marker. Let's open it. So I tell them to hold it like this, and then voila. Sometimes the child tries to do different types of movements, like this pattern, or this grass pattern, or this grass pattern. I've seen so many non-functional grass patterns that I have to teach them how to hold this properly. Like holding it like this to open is also wrong, It hurts the wrist, and that means you're not developing strength. We're trying to do everything functional and with proper body mechanics for kids to be able to hold this properly and improve over time with their, of course, age-appropriate activities. In this case, I will show you the example. So I decide to take the marker and dot the square. I just dot the square. Of course, you're not going to see it because it's very light. It's right there, pink. See that? Very, very light pink. So in the case of this, I would tell the parent, to continue doing this activity so the child will be able to carry over this task at home, and then over time improve their, fine motor skills, strength in opening bottle cap. Here's another example I wanted to use. I have these washable paint sticks in a box, and then I have them out of the box, and I confuse them with the glue stick. It's very hard sometimes to tell the difference. Even kids get confused when I have them do a whole project using the paint sticks and the glue. What I usually do is with these kids, I give them different types of activities, especially one-step activities where they have to follow along. First, you have to cut the paper. Then you have to, like, for example, let's say this, we're going to use as an example. You have to cut the paper, and then after you cut the paper, you put all of the shapes that match on another paper. Let's say, for instance, we're going to use this triangle, but before you do that, you have to first stamp them with the color that you're using. Let's say you're using the washable paint sticks or the dot markers. You don't want to confuse them, because when you do, you use two different types of materials, like I'm talking about marker and paints. It's not a great mix, because then you ruin your dot markers and you ruin your paint sticks, and you don't want to do that. The point of the paint sticks was to show you how important it is to also move it in one direction, right? To get the color out as much as you can. So that's what you do, right? In this regards, what you usually do is you have the child color the shape that you want them to. So let's say I'm going to color the star yellow. Okay, so I'm going to color the star yellow, and the rest of the stars I'm going to do the same thing, but in this case I'm not going to color all of it. I'm just going to show you for example. See that? And then you have them practice doing this over and over again. Of course, sometimes what some kids do is they keep on twisting, right? They keep on twisting everything till the end, and sometimes the stick falls out. So what you do is you tell them, let's twist 2 times. 1, 2. You make it fun for them, you know, to show them the size that you're supposed to use. Sometimes they barely twist it because they don't have the strength, so you need to practice with them how to twist it, make it fun, and really, really active. Hope this video helped the parent that asked me the question in regards to opening a bottle cap. Of course, over time, the child will be able to twist the cap open with all these beautiful, lovely, lovely activities. And I know that with practice, it becomes better. Repetition helps, as well as carryover activities from the therapy session. It becomes something that a child is familiar with and does on a daily basis. Of course, it has to be routinely, so the child can be able to do the activity on a weekly basis. I would suggest sharing this video with other parents. That way, their children will be able to learn this activity. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.